This was easily the worst loss I've seen in my life. I gotta tell you the truth, I don't want to make this video, but I have an obligation. I do have an obligation. So okay. Alright. We actually kept this game pretty close, given a few things. One, Marcus Smart's shooting threes just out of nowhere. Number two, Tatum. Number three, referees. Literally, the fucking referees. There was a lot of questionable calls. There was plenty of questionable calls. In fact, probably the most controversial calls I've seen in a fucking long. Since last year. Here are the controversial calls. One controversial call is that Bam Adebayo had a foul right when we took the lead. Comes up and blocks the shot cleanly and gets called for a foul. Initially, I thought it was goaltending. I could accept goaltending because, granted, his hand was touching or grabbing the basket hoop thingy, but they deemed it a foul. They called it a fucking foul after we finally took the lead. And he gets called for a technical, and Boston was rewarded 4 shots. Quattro. Another controversial call. Right at the very end. We can talk about the rest of the game, how Boston was on some runs and they respond to every shot. And that's true. And granted, we have beaten ourselves for it. That is a plain fact. Bam Adebayo, he was nowhere to be found. Jimmy Butler, it took him a long ass time, but he was also nowhere to be found. He came in clutch scenarios in the fourth quarter, sure. But what good does it do if we didn't win? And we lost in the most heartbreaking fashion. Here's what happened. Here's the controversial call number 2. Jimmy was fouled behind the line, which was true. The clock was still running. It was down to 2.1. The initial contact was at 2.4 or 2.5. So what happened was when they took a look at that foul, where was the foul contacted? If it was over the line, it would have been a 2-pointer. I would have accepted that. But he was behind the line, so they gave him a 3-point free shot. And I'm like, holy fuck, we might actually pull this off. And I notice a clock restarted to 3 seconds. Jimmy makes all 3. They added 0.9 seconds on the fucking clock. It should have been at the most 2.4. At most. 2.1, that should have stayed there. That really should have stayed there. A lot of fucking games happen to have that kind of foul. Exactly like that. And they never reset the clock upwards. No! Why does it have to be us against Boston? All the fucking time this happened. All the time. They reset it to 3 seconds. And when we finally recaptured that lead, we had, should have been 2.1. At the most, should have been 2.4. But we had 3 seconds left, and we needed that one stop. Marcus Smart shoots a 3, and he misses. But guess what? No one was boxing out in the fucking paint. No one boxed out. And you know what happened when we didn't box out? Derek White, with his fingertips, makes that insane layup, and we lost 104-103. Talk about a heartbreak. We were this close to going to the NBA Finals, and we have officially blown, almost, but officially blew a 3-0 lead, and they have forced Game 7. This is the 4th team to ever fucking do so, and there might be the first ones to actually cut back from a 3-0 deficit in basketball. It happened 4 times in hockey. It happened just 1 time in baseball. Granted, same city, and get to see the city that I currently live in. This might be history, and we're going to end up in a wrong side of that history. We're going to be fucking memeable. We're going to be like, this is going to overshadow what the Warriors did back in 2016, where they blew that 3-1 lead in the finals. This would be much worse. Tatum, 31 points with 44 minutes played. The three-pointers were actually struggling. We had more three-pointers than they did. More. We had 14, they had 7. That's more than what they have. They have half of what we have. And it was still not enough. It was still not enough. How? Poor runs, bad officiating, Jimmy Butler showing up nowhere, Bam completely lost. Caleb Martin was probably the only one who wanted to win. 4 3-pointers Caleb Martin has. Gabe Vincent, who comes back from ankle injury, 3 3-pointers. Why is everyone not superstars want to fucking play? Where was Butler and Bam when we needed them most? When Butler finally showed up, Bam was still nowhere to be found, and yet we still can't figure out a way to win and go to the finals. At this point, I can give a shit about Game 7 because we know we fucked up. They kept saying, we're gonna win this game. Then fucking play like you do. So that's pretty much it. I keep looking down because Hurricanes baseball is actually on, and they're playing the ACC championship. I might make a video of it, I might not. But, to Boston fans who watch my videos, congratulations. You might actually make history. But I hope you I hope you actually know what we feel like. That Bruins series, at least it was a 3-1. Granted, you were the President's Trophy winners, and granted, you had high expectations, granted. But this is much, much worse. Imagine that. So, yeah, folks, that's going to do it for this video, folks. If you ever liked this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more content. I don't know where I stand with the Heat as of right now. Maybe we might pull it off tomorrow. I doubt it. Dawson figured out the rhythm. They figured out the shots. They figured everything out. So, I don't think we have it anymore. If we did, great. If we did make it and we lose the finals, we got swept, that's okay. Because making the finals is just enough right now. So, hey, we got the Panthers to look forward to, right? I don't know. Nothing I say will make me feel better. Nothing that they say will make us feel better. So, I don't care anymore. I really don't care. It is what it is. Just a game. And yeah, I don't know where I stand for next season though, because this hurts. This really hurts. All right, I'm gonna go. And yeah, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more content, because I'm still around. I still have your back, and when I do, I'll be right there with you for the entertainment you deserve. I'm gonna watch this baseball game. Maybe I'll review it or react to it. Maybe I won't. Hopefully we win the ACC championship. I don't know. I have no idea. It's still tied 3-3 as we speak in this video, bottom of the fourth. All right. Well, I'm gonna go. Brace for tomorrow night. Yeah, we gotta prepare for Heartbreak. We just gotta prepare for it. All right. Have a good one.